Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to our moral science class. Before starting, let me ask you a question. Actually, who is taking care of you in your family? You'll be telling that your father, your mother, etc., grandfather, grandmother, etc. Okay. Actually, they are our caretakers. Whatever we need, they give. Whatever we lack, they provide. Okay, if they are our caretakers, who is the caretaker of nature actually? Who wanted to take care of nature? Whose role is this? I think it's our role. It's my role. It's not his or their or our role. It's my role to take care of nature, because nature is our mother. So we must protect nature. Now we see a lot of disorders in nature just because we are exploiting nature. So we must be careful in taking care of nature, otherwise nature will cheat you. It's our mother, it cannot cheat us, it will only know how to show mercy. So be careful towards nature. Okay, in this lesson, the caretakers of nature, in the first part, there is an incident, there is a flood that happened in 2005 in Mumbai. Okay, let's listen to the video.
July 26. Even the mention of the date is enough to bring chills to a Mumbaikar. 14 years ago, on 26 July 2005, Mumbai was battered by heavy rainfall, which caused havoc across all areas, claiming many lives and leaving the city paralyzed. It is the day when rains brought the maximum city to a standstill. Large number of people were stranded on the road, lost their homes, and many walked for long distances back home from work that evening. The rains pushed the maximum city to a shutdown, claiming the lives of over 1,000 people and destroying 14,000 homes. The city suffered a loss of rupees 5.5 billion by damaging around 52 local trains, 4,000 taxis, 37,000 auto rickshaws, and 900 best buses. The rains could have damaged the city financially, but could not defeat the spirit of Mumbaikars. They were seen helping fellow citizens and stray animals. The floods were caused by the 8th heaviest ever recorded 24-hour rainfall figure of 994 mm. Mumbai railways were majorly hit during the 26 July 2005 floods. Local trains came to a halt due to the waterlogging on the tracks. People took to the railway tracks as they did not want to be stranded and wanted to get home quickly. Waterlogging led to a dramatic increase in traffic on road, and many low-lying regions of Mumbai were submerged. Various vehicles such as cars, bikes, scooters were submerged during the 26 July 2005 floods in Mumbai. At present, the monsoon rains and the subsequent flooding keep on bringing back the memories of the 2005 floods. Almost every year, the monsoon season brings scenes of distress from all across the city, depicting its struggle with rains.
Okay, from this we understood that the Mumbai was completely in water. Okay, and the lesson talks about from the point of view of Munna and what happens to this street, Mumbai street. You know, that's a big city. That's why there will be a lot of plastic bags. And now let's analyze the reasons why this flood or the water was there, or why the water was uncontrollable. And in the page number 42, the reason is given here. The reason is that thousands of plastic bags and other garbage had clogged the drains of the city, preventing the rainwater from flowing away. You know, even before many years, there was heavy rains, but it was not taking the form of flood. Why? Because there was holes in the soil so that the water could be absorbed. But now it's possible. It's not possible because this part of the earth, the outer part of the upper part of the earth is completely covered with plastic bags so that there is no holes. That is why often it causes flood. Whenever there is a heavy rain, it becomes flood. Okay, children, we have to be careful about the use of plastic bags and depositing the plastic bags on the earth. It will damage our earth. It will spoil our earth. It will destroy the balance of our earth. Since nature is our protector, there should be a balance between nature and man. We can see the clear sky, the blue sea, and the trees, the green trees, and all the birds. Everything is very beautiful in this earth. Also, we are very lucky to have born on this earth. We are very lucky. So, what should we do? We have to keep a balance between earth and ourselves because it provides everything. Whatever we use, the desk, the school, the book, the things that we use for the daily use, everything is given by nature. So we must take care of nature. It is our duty. We should be very dedicated to keep a balance between nature and us. Otherwise, definitely we will be in trouble. It's our responsibility to keep a balance between nature and us. The text, it is given 97% of water on earth is salt water, and that's why we cannot drink it. 3% of fresh water, of which 2/3 is frozen in glaciers and polar ice caps. Only 0.0007% of Earth's water is available for drinking. You know how much limited the water is, how much limited the resources is. So what should we do? We have to take it carefully. The water, each drop is valuable. So we have to take it carefully, use it carefully. Each and every resources we have to use carefully. Although we see a lot of things around us, they are actually limited. The resources given to us are very limited. Natural resources are limited. For example, if you see water, you will feel that it is unlimited because there is a lot of water. But you see how many people troubled by the extreme drought. Okay, during the summer season there is no water to drink. That means it is very limited. Also, fossil fuels, soil, minerals, everything is very limited. Although it appeared to be a lot, as much as we use, it is completing, it is finishing. So the next generation will not be having these resources for use, since our forefathers have taken much care, so that only we are having these resources. But if we are not taking care of using these resources, what will happen? Our future generation will not have the resources. Only the wind and sunlight are plenty in use. Okay, we can use these only unlimited. Okay, other things, everything is limited. Whatever we see, even the soil is limited. That's why you know that if the trees want to grow, it has to get sufficient soil, but even that soil is limited. So what we must do? We have to use it carefully with limited number, limited measurement only we should use, so that the next or coming generations also can survive on this earth by using these resources. It's our duty to protect our environment, our nature. Otherwise, there will not be a balance. Okay, and actually, the human beings are destroying the nature by various activities. Okay, and now we see only the polluted environment. What is the reason for it? We destroy the nature. We destroy the balance between nature and man. Which are the different ways by which we destroy nature? One is deforestation. We cut down trees indiscriminately. It affects the nature. You know that in order to get proper rain and all other seasons in a good pattern, there should be trees. But you see, number of trees are being cut down, and there the buildings are being built. That's why the first thing that we do to nature is cutting down trees. Next one is industrial chemical pollution. You know that from the industries the smoke is going out, and it results in the pollution of nature, and it results in the global warming. It affects as a result of it, there happens global warming. Also, the toxic fumes that comes from the vehicles, it causes air pollution. You can see nowadays the private vehicles are increased. A large number of vehicles are there moving on the road, and it affects the pollution of nature. Now our places which are near to the roads especially are completely polluted. It's because many are using vehicles, and the toxic fumes it comes from the vehicles are everywhere. That's why the nature, the atmosphere is completely polluted. Also, the stagnant water in plastic clogged drains causes different types of diseases. You know that the mosquitoes will be increased in this water which is stagnant, it is not flowing. That's why the people who are living there, they will be killed. Even animals eat plastics. Okay, you see a number of things that we do against nature. If you avoid all this, you can protect nature.
Hello, I am the Earth. Yup, the very planet you live on. There are 3 words which start with the letter R, which I love. They are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Do you know why I love them so much? Because they are almost magical words. They can make all living things, as well as myself, be happier. I said that they are almost magical because without your help, it won't work. They need all of you children in order to do the trick. Each and every one of you are the real 3 R's magicians, those 3 words which can change the world. Do you want to know how? Yes? Well, let's find out. The first R is for reduce. If you think about it, there are many things you don't need. When you go to the supermarket, I'm sure you can take your own canvas bags instead of using disposable ones given to you. Like that, you will be reducing the amount of plastic, which is very contaminating. And I'm sure that you don't need to print out so many documents or photos, nor leave lights, television, or computers on when you're not using them. If you remember this, you'll be reducing the amount of paper being used as well as energy, and in turn will be helping to reduce the contamination. And these are just a few examples. I am sure you can think of many more different ways to reduce what you are using or creating unnecessary waste. The following question will help you with this task. Do I really need this, or is this just a whim? The second R is for recycling. Now, it is easier than ever to recycle things we don't need anymore so that they can be reused. Near your home, you can find places like the recycling station and containers for cans, plastic, paper, or organic waste. They each have specific colors to make it easier to identify. By using them, you will avoid contaminating nature, the rivers and seas, as well as the atmosphere, which is the air we breathe. And finally, we have the third R, which refers to reuse. How many things do you think we can reuse again and again instead of throwing them away? Let's see. A piece of paper that has only one side printed on, a carton box, a plastic bottle. You think now. With just a little bit of imagination, I'm sure you can come up with many more exciting and fun new uses for them. And remember, if you apply the 3 R's rule, you will make me a much cleaner planet with less contamination and where we can all enjoy a better life. Because, as you know, children can make the world of difference.
Okay, we have seen the 3 R's to protect the nature. Also, we should not use the bottles which can be used only one time. There are some other small and simple ways are given in the text protecting nature. Go through it, you can find out other ways to protect nature. Okay, thank you.